Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today I'm with Gary from World Class Coins. He's been on Treasure Town before, and we're at the Baltimore Whitman Expo with some neat coins, 6 of them today, or maybe 7, but let's start with this one, Gary. Thanks for being on and talking us through these today.
You're welcome.
So, we've got a Gettysburg commemorative $50, 1936, I want to say, gold CAC sticker. So how did you acquire this coin?
I bought it from a dealer at the show. I bought it because it's in a rattler holder and it has a gold CAC sticker. It's the top pop for gold CAC, and it's a very attractive commem, and it's a very difficult commem. It's one of the most unattractively toned commems. They don't come very pretty, and they're known for wheel marks on the reverse, which Christian is showing right now, usually on the top of the whatever they are.
Is it
wheel marks?
The shields or the fascies? Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what did you pay for this, and how are you going to look to flip it, or are you going to try to upgrade it, or what are you going to do with it?
I paid $1,500. It's for my collection.
Cool. Awesome. And for those of you that might not know, the gold CAC, that's going to be, what, a grade up? It would still CAC in a green sticker?
Yeah. So it's like it would be a high-end 6.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, no, that'll be a cool coin for your personal collection. Now, what's the significance of this? You called it a rattler holder. An older one, I definitely has some premium to it, but
Rainbow tone coins that are proof-like are very rare, and they're worth a big premium. It would still be worth quite a bit of money if it's not proof-like, but because it's proof-like, it probably adds a few $1,000s to the value.
wow. So what's the value disparity had it not had any toning, and then how are you buying this? And
Well, if it was white, I think a 4 would be worth like $80 or $90. With the collar, if it wasn't PL and it was just a 4 with the collar, it'd probably be worth like $1,000. But because it's PL, it's probably $4,000 or $5,000.
Gotcha. And do you know anything about why PCGS switched to this style so long ago of holder and then switched away from it?
Well, they rattle if you shake it.
Gotcha. And how would it compare to the same coin in a holder value-wise if it was a modern holder?
I think the Rattler certainly adds some appeal. It's like artificial value, if you want to call it that, because it interests a specific audience, but the people that collect Rattlers are a lot more serious about them.
Gotcha. And then we have another coin right here with some gorgeous toning, slightly different color, more focuses on like a green. Which are the most valuable or sought after colors among collectors?
Green is known to be the money color. Everybody likes rainbow tone coins, but green or blue-green is the money color, and it's usually the color that people pay for the most.
And what did you pay for this coin?
$3,000.
And how are you going to try to go about selling it? Would you try to upgrade something like this?
No,
or?
I'll just leave it in the case and wait for someone to come along and be enamored by it.
And then with this sort of coin, does the grade matter? I mean, it's a 63, but it looks really gorgeous. Some of the other tone coins that we've got are much higher grade.
You would be buying the color, so I would argue that the grade does not matter, but collectors do care. A 3 is very baggy, and it has a lot of hits on the surfaces, which kind of distracts you when you hold the coin, but I don't think it really matters that much.
Sounds good. And do you send any of these coins to auction, or are you just trying to place it with the collector who's
With a
going to
collector,
pay?
they're collector coins.
Okay. This one, much different from the other things we've been looking at. Mint State 67 CAC, and it's got, just gorgeous luster. This has got to be an expensive coin. I'm not that up to date on the pricing, though.
It's like a $7,000 or an $8,000 coin. It's the second finest known. There's 6 67 pluses, which are worth $55,000, and then there's a bunch of 67s, maybe like 100. And 67s usually go for around $3,500 to $4,500, but with a CAC sticker, they generally sell between $6,000 and $8,000 because CAC signifies that the coin is in the top 10% of the grade. So in other words, this is a top tier 67, really high end.
Yeah, and so you mentioned that massive jump in value at the 7 Plus. Is this something you're going to try to submit a few times and try to upgrade it?
I might. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, and what's sort of the upper bound on a reasonable amount of submissions for a coin that you believe has potential?
Well, just as many as you want.
What about this little spot on the back? Definitely, like, I'm noticing it. Do you think that could hold it back? Is that what's holding it back from a plus?
I think that could hold it back from a plus. To me, that shows the originality of the coin. So I like the coin, but I can understand if you would hold it back from a plus due to that, because it is distracting, but it's out in the field and it's on the back. So there's really arguments to both sides.
Anything else on this coin before we move on to the next one?
Not really.
And for our next coin, I mean, this really jumps out at me at the money toning, if that's what we're calling it, for the green, and then also rainbow toning. So how did you approach this one?
The coin's a monster. Cyan, green, blue is the color that you would want because it's the money color. It's my single favorite color. It covers 100% of the obverse, which is the side that you would prefer the color to be on, because you don't want to have to flip the coin just to see the color. It's a 64, so it's uncirculated, and it's just a beautiful coin.
Yeah, and then with this one, would you be comfortable sharing what you paid for it and what you're expecting to sell it for?
I bought it at an auction for $10,400 on Great Collections. I think it's worth $15,000 to $20,000. I thought I got it for what it is. I thought I got it relatively cheap.
And is this like one thing I'd obviously think about is we're in a pretty good market right now, and this is probably the thing where you're placing it to a collector who's willing to pay top dollar for the color. Is that something that could get stuck if the market pulls back a little bit, or do you think people will still want to be buying this coin?
No, I don't think so. I think the coin's beautiful enough that it doesn't really rely on the market very much.
And the collectors that want to buy this, are they trying to put together a full sort of date set of toned coins, or is it more, they just want one really nice one? And how many of these coins with this toning would be available maybe out there or for the specific date and mint mark?
Collectors have done that in the past. They've put together a complete Morgan dollar set based on toning, or a date set. But I think collectors just buy what they like, so a collector would be okay with having 30 different examples of a single date. And I would say there's a lot of toned Morgan dollars out there. The ones that are truly incredible are really rare, probably less than 50, which is a lot considering there's probably like 100 million Morgan dollars out there. So
no, really happy to be able to get this on the channel. Not something I would see too much where I'm at or with the coins I'd be dealing with. So thanks. And then I guess we'll have the end be this coin, 1943D, $half, mint state 67 again, CAC, really sort of gorgeous blast white coin.
I like this coin because it's original. It's never been dipped. There's a film of haze to the coin, and there's a little color from the haze, like brown kind of, or tan color. And it's got a CAC sticker, which I like. It's overall pretty clean. It's in a PCGS holder. It's a very appealing coin, and it's my favorite design on the coin.
Gotcha. And would this be sort of a candidate that some people would want to dip and try to get even more of a blast white?
I certainly think so.
And do you think that could improve its grade or get it in a 7+, or is that just for appeal?
I think that's just for appeal, personal preference, but has nothing to do with the grade.
Awesome. Well, anything else in closing on these coins, or have we pretty much covered all the bases for a basic interview on them?
That's it, but thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. I've also got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can follow me there. TreasureTownYT.com is the main channel website. Definitely give that a visit. I've got a lot of information about me up there and the channel. CoinGrabBag.com as well currently redirects there, but it's some good opportunities for very fair grab bags, both made by me and other sellers. A lot of different options, so that's a good way to support. There's also TreasureTownCoins.com. In the future, my coin dealing operation will be done out of that website. CoinMeltPrice.com for updates on the melt prices of your coins, both US and world. A lot of resources in that website. And then CoinsMetalsCards.com being developed right now as a marketplace and news source for coins, metals, cards, and collectibles in general. So I'll see you on my future videos. Looking forward to seeing you there, and hope you have a good day.